my name is Lakshay and today I will tell you how to do the note taking. So basically, what is note taking? Note taking is the process of capturing up the essential information delivered from a transient source such as a lecture, a seminar or a meeting, so that you can remember them for the later stage. Basically, what are the steps of note taking? There are 6 main steps of note taking. The first one is getting ready state. Getting ready state is collecting up your pen, paper and sitting in an appropriate position so that you are comfortable in that position and easily grab all the sentences or all the information delivered from the person who is delivering the lecture. The second is read the assigned material. Reading the assigned material is the material provided to you during a seminar so that you could be in touch with the topic that is being talked about. Third is during the class. During the class, just pen down everything that you realize is really important and can be used later in the future, later when you need it. The fourth is after the class. After the class, just read and revise everything you have written, and so that you can make out some specific conclusion that what is the topic about and what you have left. The fifth is fill the left information. Just read the whole thing and think and see that what you have left and just cover it up from your friends or the person who is delivering the lecture. And the sixth is clarify your idea. Just when you will read and revise it, you will finally come to a conclusion that why this seminar was done, and you will just get to know the importance of it.
We've discussed what is note taking and the steps involved in note taking. Now I will tell you the process of note taking, which actually means telling you how to write down notes. So there are 5 hours involved in the process of note taking. The first one is recording. Recording involves writing down each and everything which you have heard in the lecture. You do not have to write each and every word that the lecturer has said, but only the important stuff. The second point is reducing. Reducing involves writing all the things you've heard in a concise manner and a sequential manner. It actually involves converting data into information, because whatever you've written till now is in raw form, but you have to write it in a more presentable way so that you can refer to it at a later stage. The third is reciting. In your mind, ask yourself questions. What have I just read? Is it of any relevance? Can I answer questions based on it? So ask yourself such questions that will develop confidence in you. The fourth step is reflect. Reflecting is a more deeper stage of thinking. It actually means learning the content which you have just spoken or written, or you've heard rather. The fifth one is review. Review is the process. See, basically there is no use of you writing notes if you do not come back to it again and revise it. So keep in touch with the notes and revise it so that you can remember them. I'm going to tell you the various formats of note taking. So I will start with the first and the most easiest of all, which is the sentence method. So in sentence method, there's nothing which you actually have to learn. It is something which you encounter in your daily life. You just have to write each and everything you have heard in the lecture in a proper sequence, line by line. Okay? So you can use abbreviations for it, which could actually save your time, and you can even write down any important phrases which you think could be used again and again and which is of utmost priority. So there's nothing much you have to do in sentence method. I guess that's all.
The Cornell method provides us with a systematic format for condensing and organizing the information without laboriously copying. In this method, we jot down the main ideas on the right hand side of the page and the main idea behind it, or the key questions or the key word that will help us to remember that notes we have taken during the teacher was dictating us. Mark a ruler with a 2.5 inch margin on the left hand side, leaving a 6 inch margin on the right hand side. Write the main notes that the teacher is giving you here. Any diagrams, formulas, ideas, or brainstorming, anything that comes to your mind, just write it on this side and write the keyword that will help you to remember this and the main idea behind what you have taken it for this. In the bottom of the page, at the bottom of the page, you just write the summary of the notes you have taken in your own words. That will help you to remember and in revision also.
Here to study about note taking. Now, what are the various methods of note taking? Methods are outlining method, charting method, mapping method and following method. Now, I am here to explain you the charting method. What do you mean by charting method? When the teacher is teaching and it's very difficult to make notes in the class. Now what is the easy method you can apply? This is simply by noting, jotting down the important points, the main categories in such a way that you make a column. Like I have made 4 columns for the topic which I'm studying, that is note taking. I know my teacher has told me that the note taking has 4 main methods, that is outlining method, charting method, mapping method, and column method. So I have written it in a tabular form, in a column wise. I've written it like that. And now what is the next step I need to do is simply write down the important point under it. Like outlining method, what is that, and how it works, how the method will work, and etc. And example maybe. Similarly, the mapping and all other methods. Write down like this, and the very important thing in this method is you can make easy comparisons. Like why a person will use a mapping method and not outlining method? Why a person will go for outlining method? What is the difference between the two? And if it is better, then how it is better? If charting method is better, how it is better? So this method is used for easy comparisons in this way. So charting method can be used for making an easy notes, and which will also help you at a later stage, because at later stage it is an easy it will help you in you can easily revise and review it. So this is what is charting method. Thank you.